This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Mora versus Mora. You all have been together for 24 years. You're married. You have 6 children together. And I understand, Mr. Mora, you have recently moved out and you all are now living apart. Is that right, Ms. Mora?
That's correct.
You've opened this case. Tell me what's at stake here.
Your Honor, just everything we put together, all the years we've been together, you know, he's cheated in the past, and we've gotten over that. You know, we built a life together with our children.
So are you saying that if you find out Mr. Mora is cheating, you're done? You're gonna throw away your marriage, everything you built over the 24 years you've been together?
I think it's time for me to start thinking about myself.
So you're gonna put you first if this happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's time to start thinking about me.
All right, and how does it feel? I mean, that's a long time. I mean, we've been together 37 years, but at the 24-year mark, that's a long time. So how does it feel knowing that this is potentially in jeopardy?
It's not very good. It doesn't feel very good, but you know, when you have to deal with seeing things that, you know, are happening, like he doesn't come home, and then pretty soon he doesn't come home for days at a time. And then, you know, and the next thing you know, you find glitter on his face and glitter on his thighs.
You start to say, okay, enough.
Yeah, there's a time when you gotta say enough is enough.
Well, Mr. Mora, you know, she says you cheated in the past and she feels that, you know, it's coming back again. She's seeing it again. What do you have to say in response to that? Are you cheating?
No, I'm not cheating.
But
how does it make you feel to be accused of cheating?
It made me feel like I ain't nothing, you know.
Why did you move out?
Because every time that I come from work, she accuses me of anything, you know. And I'm tired of being home and be tacky on it, you know.
So when you come home from a hard day's work, you feel like you just get attacked.
Yeah.
And being accused, and you're like, I need some peace.
Yeah.
So you have moved out of the home because of that.
Yeah, I moved out of the home because we got our children, and our children told us, you guys don't even be together, so. And, you know, I'm tired. I just tired of, you know, be coming home tired. I just want to take a shower and relax. You know, when you're married, I believe it, when you're married with somebody, I believe it, trust.
I agree that you should have trust.
And when I told her that I don't know where it comes from, she should have trusted me. That you don't trust me, you don't believe me.
Because you've given me a reason not to trust in the past.
All right, now, Miss Mora, you said you found glitter on his face?
On his face and on his thigh.
Oh.
Face and thigh. Okay, how did that happen?
He came home, he was getting ready for bed. I noticed on his face, you know, there's a little sparkle going on his face. As he was getting into bed, I said, what's on your thigh? You got glitter on your thigh, too.
So, Mr. Mora, where did this glitter come from?
I really don't know where it come from. I know they ain't coming from no woman because I ain't been with no woman. But I do know that I deal with a lot of trash.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm working on Nesty's house. I already show you the picture.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
I'm working with Nesty's house, and I wish I would have taken a picture of the house where there's glitters all over the floor. And when I blow that with my blower, it'll, you know, out of the window, it'll get in my clothes, it'll get on me. You know?
Okay, but you know what, Mr. Mora.
And like coming from me hugging on the women and all that stuff because I don't got time for this.
Okay, but Mr. Mora, look, I'm a craft girl. I love to work with craft, glitter, all of that. It only gets where it touches. I've never found glitter under my clothes.
Maybe we had to use the bathroom. It was on his hands. He used the bathroom while he was working, and, you know, that's possible.
Well, now that's a good argument, Mr. Cutler.
Yeah.
Do you have any other facts that support that Mr. Mora is cheating?
I went to go help out a friend who was getting into some trouble, and she handed me her phone so I could make a phone call to a family member for her.
Okay.
And I look at the phone, and there's text messages between this person and my husband.
What?
And I open it up, and there's text messages talking about, oh, I want to take you out when I get some money from him to her.
Mr. Mora.
Okay.
Why are you texting this other woman about what you're gonna give to her?
Okay, I did text it to her. But before I did that, she forgot that she was using my phone, texting my friend to come and see him And my friend would text her, come in to see me, don't tell nobody, don't tell that. And
Okay, wait, hold on, Mr. Mora, hold on. So you admit sending the text to her friend?
I did it, sending the text because, you know, two can play the same game. She did it before I did.
You're saying that you text her friend just to get back at your wife?
Yeah, because they were trying, she was meeting with my friend behind my back too.
So you're deflecting. You know what?
The only reason I knew that because the text message was on my phone that she forgot to erase it.
No.
Have you ever had sex with this woman?
Never.
Have you taken her on a date?
Nope.
It says you want to take her out.
Well, I did say that. I want to take you out, but we never did it. I never did take her out.
Did you see text messages that were a bunch of text messages over a period of time?
Yeah, there was several text messages. They had been texting for a while. And the person that he's talking about saying that I text that person or that I was trying, that person was long gone by this time.
Okay, so these text messages that you saw from him to your friend said, I want to take you out. What else did they say?
Yeah, I love you. Saying I love you back. And at the end of it, she made sure to put on there, make sure you delete these messages.
Mr. Mora. Okay, you're texting this woman all these messages, I love you, I want to be with you, I want to take you out. And then she tells you, she's responding, and then tells you, make sure you delete all these. That has all the signs of something wrong.
Well, hold on now. You know, because I believe it. What's the evidence?
The evidence is the text messages.
It's the word to word. You know, she can say whatever she want to say. I can say whatever I want to say too. You know what I mean? But I never told no woman that I love her beside her.
Here's the thing. All of these, I don't have that definitive piece that makes me go, okay, I get it.
Something doesn't smell right. I mean, is something going, I mean, do you have any other reason to believe that he's cheated?
Well, yeah, he came home one night when, you know, after we had gotten into bed, we were getting ready to get romantic. I'm down to do some oral, and I smell perfume.
You smell perfume?
Yeah.
So...
Not your perfume?
Not my perfume, no. And it certainly wasn't his perfume. This was definitely not a manly scent. Smelled like flowers.
Something didn't smell right, did it?
That's what I'm saying. It didn't smell right at all.
The only reason she said that because she forgot what I look like or what I smell like because we ain't been together for like 3 months. We ain't had no sex.
Do you normally smell like flowers?
Hold on. I always using my deodorant. Every time that I take a shower and I'm gonna be with her, I use my deodorant and I put it all around me every time. So she might but smell that, but she probably forgot what I smell like.
Mr. Mora, I mean, after 24 years, you think she forgot what you smell like? Y'all been...
We've been together for 24 years.
Well, and moreover, Cutler, it smells like flowers. That's just not a thing. That don't burn? I mean, I would think that...
It don't burn.
I gotta ask you, Ron. Have you heard of using your roll-on in your private area? Is that a new one for you?
I worked in the jail for 12 years and never seen anybody do that.
Okay. All right. It's just not me.
No.
Okay. All right.
It was a cover-up.
How do you feel about the fact that Mr. Mora has moved out the house, got his own place, because of your accusations?
You know, I don't think it's because of my accusations. I think he moved out to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it.
Because you were saying that before now, he's been coming in later and later and later. Now he ain't got to worry about when he come in, does he?
Right. So now he don't have to worry about coming home. He don't have to worry about who's coming home to his home.
Yeah.
You know, his friend that he says goes around with all kinds of women. He don't have to worry about them coming around, you know, being at his house.
Mr. Mora, do you have this apartment so that you can do what you want to do with other women?
Oh, man, the only reason I moved out of my house because who want to live with a person that call you F word, B words, you know, call you useless. All I do is work. I work 7 days a week. But who want to be with a person that they own you all the time?
Okay. You know, I think we've heard enough.
Let me tell you what we got. the text from Mr. Mora in Miss Mora's phone. And then the killer being delete. Please delete these. The other is his private areas smell like flowery perfume, and she thinks it's either another woman's been there or he's covered up from another woman.
And we got the glitter.
And we've got the glitter on his face and his thighs, and he's moved out. And for all these reasons, Mr. and Mrs. Mora's 24-year marriage is at stake. She's like, I gotta look out for me. I can't continue to do this.
Well, to sort all of this out, this court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call licensed polygraph examiner Kendall Shull to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Shull in.
Kendall Shull.
Good day, Mr. Shull. How are you?
Great, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. It is good to see you.
Good to see you.
You conducted a polygraph examination of Mr. Mora.
I did.
You asked Mr. Mora, since you've been married, have you had sexual intercourse with the woman you were texting and whose phone your wife had in her possession? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
There's a little smile from Miss Mora. You also asked Mr. Mora, the day your wife claimed your penis smelled like women's perfume, did you have sexual intercourse with someone other than your wife, Mrs. Mora? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
All right. You finally asked Mr. Mora, since you've been married, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than your wife, Mrs. Mora? What was his response?
Your Honor, on this question, Your Honor, on this question, he said yes and confessed.
All right, Mr. Mora.
It happened not too long ago before we came to the court.
All right, so here's the thing. Have you had this sexual encounter since you moved out of the house?
No, it's after I moved out of our house.
After you moved out?
We was not together.
So after you moved out, since you moved out the house, you've had sex with another woman?
Yeah, after I moved
We're
out the
still
house.
married.
Yeah.
You're still
We're
married,
still
Mr.
married.
Mora. Just because you are physically separated, trying to figure out what to do with
Still
your
married.
marriage, that's not a free reign to go out and just, have a bachelor pad, have a party.
You know what? They want to shoot me for that. It's okay. Things happen. I had a few drinking with this woman, and it happened. Oh, I know I was truthful to her for too many years, and I worked hard for her, and I give her everything that she wanted. And she didn't appreciate it.
So, Mr. Mora, do you not want to be married to Mrs. Mora anymore? Are
No
you
more.
done?
I'm done.
You want a divorce?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't live it like this no more. I know I'm not the perfect man in the world, but I just want to be living my life in peace.
This is a 24-year relationship.
I know.
You're married, you got 6 kids, and you're throwing all that away?
It's because my kid is not little anymore. This is the time for me and her to have fun and live a life. But it's not working that way. The thing is, when me and her have sex or whatever, she's over here on the phone and the internet, and she don't pay attention to what I'm doing or what we're doing. We're starting doing something, and then she go, oh, hold on, wait a minute, my show's on, What kind of thing is that? You know what I mean? She made me feel like I ain't nothing no more.
Do you still want to be married to him?
Of course I want to be married to him. That's like my right arm, And he says he doesn't want to be married, but yet anytime there's an issue or there's a problem, he comes running back home.
The look on his face and the determination with which he said, I want a divorce and I want peace, tells me that you all are probably done. And so, maybe that's what you all need to do. Maybe y'all need a true, real break. Not only like a break to think about it, but a break to do you. Maybe you'll figure out, golly, we should have done this sooner. Or maybe you'll figure out, oh my God, I had the right person. Let me go back to him. But what I do know is at this moment, y'all are done because he's done.
Yeah.
And as sad as that is, it's better to figure it out and get on with your life.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Knowing that he slept with somebody else, I'm done anyway.
And to help you figure that out, we've got a counselor, and you all will talk to him when you leave here so you all can figure out, is it truly over or is there some way that you can reconcile? As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a healthy and a happy relationship. Court is adjourned.